know about Hanifa Friday. She does it every year. She says some pieces are ready.
Pre-order. And
some are pre-order. I think later on, after people had been expecting, like, oh, where's my order? Where's my order? And then she sent a mass email. She was like, do you want to wait for your order, or do you want it to be refunded?
People were sending emails and like trying to like understand what was going on, but the communication was really bad.
That's when I went online and I started seeing like Hanifa this, Hanifa that. It's your hard-earned coins, but it's something that you can be patient enough and not speak so ill about them, their personality, their family.
But people went that far?
People went far.
Do you think people have less grace for black-owned brands?
Because I think so. Who is Amikole? Who is Kai Collective? Who is Koi? That cannot happen to them.
Like, hopefully she actually comes back, because it will be sad if Hanifa closed down.
What have you guys been watching this week?
What have I been watching? Oh, Blue Therapy.
The one on Netflix. Don't tell me anything.
No. Okay, but I've started Blue Therapy. It's quite interesting, but I was watching Blue Therapy before it came to Netflix, because it was on YouTube.
The Trend Central one.
It was on YouTube.
The one with what's Jackie? You don't know about palm oil?
Yes. Yes.
So I was always talking about that. Like, Jackie, you don't know about palm oil.
So when I saw it on Netflix, I'm like, these guys have leveled up. Like, I didn't even know they were coming on Netflix. It was a surprise.
They've sold it, because I looked at the cast. It was a different cast, but the same white therapist lady. We watched the final part of Love is Blind as well.
Okay.
And speaking of Love is Blind,
yes,
at the start of Love is Blind, there was this triangle thing with two black girls and a guy.
I know. I was watching that as well.
There was the girl, the Tyler girl. I was like, I know this dress that you're wearing.
You know, immediately she came on screen. I said, that's a black-owned brand.
Like, I know. And I was so proud of myself that I was like, on screen, you can actually see a black-owned brand. And you're like, yes, that's a black-owned brand.
I said the exact same thing. I'm like, okay, I'm recognizing this brand in public.
Something. And then she wore another one again. I was like,
definitely,
that's Hanifa. I know that brand. I know that's Hanifa. And I was like, you have money, because Hanifa is not cheap. And she was just like churning Hanifa over and over. And
did they like pay for her to wear this stuff? But no. she actually like buys black owned, because I found her TikTok. And she was reviewing and she was talking about how she actively likes to shop black owned.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So she was like doing a review and like try on haul of the Hanifa like pieces she wore on the show.
But then she was also doing it at the same time when people were basically I think it was after people have finished cooking Anifa. They finished cooking her name, and then Love is Blind came on, and then she was wearing Hanifa. And then after almost Love is Blind was, I think, finished, that's when Anifa came in and announced, we're pressing pause.
Yeah, taking it.
Yeah. So what have you seen so far online?
About Hanifa? I mean, okay. There are different camps, obviously, of what people are like thinking about the whole situation. So they had the Black Friday sale. Hanifa Friday, that people actually like bought stuff as usual.
I was one of them.
Well, have you gotten your stuff? Have they delivered to you?
Yeah, they delivered the dress.
Oh, okay.
So you only know about Hanifa Fridays. Obviously, as a newsletter subscriber, you know about Hanifa Friday. She does it every year. I should just like, guys, 45, this year was 45% off.
Yes.
So you could go and save and see what you wanted and add it to your cart. And then when she opened it to everyone else, everyone had access. So, and it's like literally this, because there's some things that I wanted that went off by the time I could click.
Because
like,
people are buying.
People are buying. Like, it was our number one, like, most obsessed brand from 2025.
So and I don't think she had any issue up until then. Like,
no.
Like she was in good terms with the public.
The public. And then what happened? So you place your order, and it's clear. She says some pieces are ready.
Pre-order. And
some are pre-order, and you get it by January, February. I can't remember what her timeline was.
Yeah.
So for the rest, for someone like me, I place the order, and I'm just happy I could afford.
And when it comes, it comes.
And then when it comes, it comes. It's not like I'm going to use it to like go to Mars. It's not that deep. It's just a dress. So then I left it, went to Nigeria, came back, and the only time I even remembered that there was a Hanifa purchase that I'd done is when she sent an email to say we're experiencing delays.
So she did update like people that they were having delays?
I think maybe later on, after people had been expecting, like, oh, where's my order? Where's my order? And then she sent a mass email or something.
Because what I was seeing online was like people purchased the Black Friday and it had gone beyond.
Friday.
Sorry, I said Black Friday. Yeah, Hanifa Friday.
Probably around Black Friday time.
And it had gone beyond when she said people should expect their stuff, and she wasn't saying anything.
Yes.
And then people were like sending emails and like trying to like understand what was going on, but the communication was really bad.
Not good.
And the customer service was not good, so people got upset.
Yeah.
I heard some people like requested refunds.
So she gave two options. She was like, do you want to wait for your order or do you want it to be refunded? So I didn't even reply to the email because I was just like, it doesn't matter. I bought the dress, whatever. So some people chose the refund option.
Yeah.
And then people like me were just like, do whatever you want as long as the dress comes. It's not really that deep. And then that's when I went online and I started seeing like, what's going on with Hanifa? Hanifa this, Hanifa that, Hanifa. And I'm like, it's just a dress. She did not kill anybody. It's just, it's like literally a dress. It's an expensive dress, but like, it's not something that you would villainize someone over. Like, it's just a dress. It's something that someone has illustrated, sculpted, put together, sewn for you to wear. It's not the Epstein files. It's not US-Iran war. It's not global warming. It's your hard-earned coins, but it's something that you can be patient enough and not speak so ill about someone, speak so ill about them, their personality, their family.
But people went that far?
People went far. Thought pieces. You know how people like, they're just waiting for scandal and then they set up their tripod. Like Hanifa, even like you've never bought any Hanifa, you're not their target audience. You have nothing to say. You've never supported any black-owned brand in your life. Like, I just feel like people, and again, it comes back to the conversation of like, if this was Chanel, would you do the same thing? And Chanel, those large corporations have time and time again shown that we are not their target audience. They don't have us in mind. They've done several campaigns with black faces and children, and we don't see that kind of same energy that you give to them. But because this is Anifa and you know the founder behind the brand and she's public and she talks about her brand, you feel like you have close proximity to like just say anything. It was just so disheartening because, and then there were other top pieces where people were saying it's the brokies that are complaining.
Oh my God.
It's the broke people that are complaining because if you are someone of class, there was this girl on Threads. She did a whole piece of like, I know if I have this amount of money, I'll be patient, but it's people who Hanifa is not their target audience. They've just jumped on the sale. I'm like,
Hanifa is not their target audience. It's not that
big. They saved the money to buy the dress. Exactly.
But I think like outside of that, I think I saw some people that were saying they had plans for the outfit. So for example, you've already planned your birthday dress.
Buy another one. I don't know if it's just me, but like
there's some people that can like cough up that amount twice.
But the dress is going to come.
But they didn't know if it would come when it was supposed to come in January. It was supposed to come in January, right? It didn't come, it was delayed. And then I just think we put so
much pressure on things that don't matter. But again, maybe it's just who I am.
But like
it's just the dress.
If people actually went that far at attacking her family and personality, it's too much.
No, it went very personal.
We know the internet though. People just talk anyhow.
But then people should talk knowing that there's a responsibility that you have to hold to the things that come out of your mouth.
And you're speaking to a human being.
And then just like she's
a new mom.
Imagine you in that position. You just had Remy.
I'll just log off.
Exactly.
I'll log off.
You just had Remy and then you're having to deal with exactly. And this is a brand that started when 2014, 2015.
And had a
revolutionary, like making sure that black women in general period, were having representation 3x, like plus size women, whatever shape, form you are, you were represented via Hanifa. And she knew her audience. She knew that black women were the people that she was serving, and she was serving them well for those how many years, 10 plus years. And then the one hiccup
it's like in the bin.
Shredding her, like dissecting every piece of her and shredding her. You're not giving any form of grace. Like, I don't understand it.
So do you think like people have less grace for Black-owned brands? Because
I think so.
I was asking someone. Oh, I went for lunch with a friend, and we were actually talking about this, and I was asking her, like, do you think people have less grace or like they have leeway for Black-owned brands? Because if it's like one of these like mainstream brands, I don't know
They're
if
just
they
happy
would
to be
attack
there.
the company as much as they're attacking like Hanifa.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. I think they wouldn't. And I think over the years we've seen it happen. Like, they wouldn't. Why were you not supporting brands like Amicole? And then you just came, and when she said, "Oh, I'm going out of business," you said it to, "Oh, Amicole, we love you so much. You're revolutionary." When she was in business, were you buying the lip glosses? Were you buying all of her products? Were you supporting? And these, again, Black women founded businesses are always, the first thing that they think about is us. I want to serve XYZ. Even as we're building MBG, who are we thinking about?
Women.
Ourselves,
Black women.
like Black
Yeah.
women. We want to serve
People
you.
that look like us.
Exactly. And when they're in business, you're not supporting that economy. You're not following their journey. You're not. But then when it's time, when they make like a little bit of a, sometimes it's not even their fault. It's just the infrastructure on which Black-owned businesses function is not the same. They don't have the same leeway. They don't have the same corporations. They don't have the same capital. They don't have the same workforce. Many Black-owned businesses are like 1-2 people, like the two of us, or 5, 6, 10. Bootstrapping. And even when they've pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, those doors are not still open to them. See good, well-known brands like what? Will Tanjung of Anima Iris. She's still doing videos every day asking for venture capital for Black women, and she's a well-known brand that has been won by people like Beyonce. But if she's still having to sit down, set up her tripod and be like, please give us money, then who is Anifa? Who is Amicole? Who is Kai Collective? Who is Koi? That cannot happen to them. And the people that they hope to support them when they're down is us.
Are kicking them while they're down.
Like, stay down. And then you come and be like, oh, please show me some Black-owned businesses. Please, where can I find Black-owned businesses? Oh, there's no Black-owned businesses. Oh, the Black-owned businesses have low quality. Oh my God, why is there only... When the Black-owned businesses were right in front of you, you chose to go and buy YSL foundation. You chose to go and buy a Chanel bag. You chose to go and buy... I'm even talking like those are high-end brands. Let's go even to the low-level brands.
Zara.
You chose to buy Zara. You chose to buy ASOS. You chose not to do the labor of finding the brands that were affordable to you, that you could keep patronizing them and keep them in the economy. You chose not to support your own. So just... Femme tabouche, just stay quiet. Stay quiet. Only the people that support Black-owned brands.
Serious.
Only the people that support Black-owned brands have any right to say anything. And even still, if you do support Black-owned brands and you have the right to say anything, a little kindness goes a long way. A little kindness. I don't know, if I was in her position, I'll probably just shut up and be like, F all of you.
But it's something to learn from her perspective, like business wise, because yes, people should not have been that like venomous like towards her about the whole issue. On the other side, there are some things that she could like raise her hand to, like, yes, we didn't do this like properly.
She did.
Yes,
100%.
It's being delayed. We apologize for maybe the experience, right? And it wasn't a thing where they were not going to deliver stuff. Is that things were delayed.
Yeah.
And it was things that they could not control.
Yeah, 100%. There were some interesting threads that I saw that I saved. For example, Sabrina Elba.
Yeah.
She was like, if Hanifa is saying, is it all worth it? Then what does that mean? If Hanifa, big Hanifa.
She has a brand.
She had Sable Labs, yeah. It's a skincare brand.
Yeah.
And if she's saying, is it worth it? Then if Hanifa is saying worth it, then is it worth it for the rest of us who are not yet at that
she's
level?
Up there.
Oh, and she's been in business for 10 plus years.
Oh my gosh.
And she's a revolutionary breakthrough brand. like, if she's saying, is this even worth it? Then what can every other Black woman-founded brand say about it?
It's like we have to be double resilient because...
But it's not fair, though.
It's not fair, but...
It's not fair.
That's kind of the world.
And building a business is not easy, and then talk about you have to be double resilient. And sometimes it's just like, should we even serve our community anymore? Or should we just open the brand and be so ambiguous about the brand that it's just like, at least we know that it's not our people talking to us the way they're talking to. There was someone that said if Hanifa decides to close, she will find every single one of the people and give them a dirty slap.
Oh, goodness.
Because that's her favorite brand.
I don't have anything from Hanifa, but from the designs that I see, they are clothes that I want to open my wardrobe and see. They are beautiful.
Yeah, they're like staple stuff. I know. Me, I'm just literally waiting for July when I see Clarice and have my Hanifa and we do bestie our Hanifa dress.
But we're sending love to her, man. And like, hopefully she actually comes back, because it would be sad if Hanifa closed down.
Yeah,
it would be like a loss.